Hi, welcome to Learning Monday. Let's see who's gonna be here. Hi. Okay, my hair is not helping tonight. Hello, everyone. Today is Learning Monday. Let's see. Today we're gonna talk about afterlife, where the spirit goes when we finally disembowelment this body and stuff like that. So let's see. Hello. Hi, Jolly. Let's see who's gonna be today in here. We have the Learning Monday, talking about spirits, the afterlife. And hi, Kathy. Mwah. Hello, sweetie. So I hope that both of you are fine. I'm just waiting for a little bit more people to arrive so we can start our class section today. Section. I'm sorry, I have a lot of things going on in here. So let's see who else is gonna be in here tonight. I'm pretty sure that a lot of you are going to have a lot of questions about the afterlife and everything else. So let's see who is gonna be in here tonight. So just a couple of minutes. So let me know how is everything, how is life for both of you. It's been going so far. So let's see. I have like a lot to say today. This is gonna be for like a long topic, or at least it's gonna be a couple of them in the several Learning Monday. Well, I'm gonna start. I don't have no one else, so I'm just going to start. So what it is so important that we know about what is the difference of the places that the spirit goes when we pass, or what is so, hi Dana, what is so important for us to know about afterlife. One of the things that is really important to know, the differences, the places that we're gonna be going when we pass, or when we finally left the body, is because the ones that staying here, we can help them in some kind of way, or we can understand all of these paranormal experiences that we sometimes have and stuff like that. So afterlife is what we call when someone pass and kind of like go to any of these places, right? Where the spirit can go when they pass, well, we have 3 different places that we can go when we finally decide to go home. We have 3 places that we can visit, okay? The first one is gonna be Summerland, or the other side. The real name, or a lot of how the spirit call it, is Summerland. We call it the other side, but both of the terms are correct. Both of the terms are really a good way to say it, okay? What it is the other side, or what it is Summerland, is home. Literally is where all of us live, where we have all of these amazing experiences that we don't want to live. Most of the time we can find angels, the Messiah, spirit guides, loved ones, the other side beings in that place. We live together as one. We can share, even soulmates. You can finally, oh my God, that sound, yeah, finally. And it's funny that you came here when we are talking about the afterlife and everything that had to be with mediumships. So yes, and the other side, even soulmates are there. We share with all of those spirits that we have a connection through all of the past life and all of the life that we had before. So this is something really important, because most of the spirits go there. We choose and we follow and we go there, okay? something that needs to be something that is really, really important is like in this place in Summerland or the other side, we have what we call the beings or the spirits. Those are kind of like the ones that are in charge of the Summerland. They never have a life in here, or they never get a life in here, or kind of like reincarnate. Okay, they are beings. They are really, really strong. They are, most of them are in charge of our scrolls. Oh my god, I forget the name. I cannot believe that I forget how we call. But they're in charge of the library where all of our life are and stuff like that. I can't believe that I just forget the name. And it's something that I work every single time, and I just forget about it. But it is this library that all of our past life are. They are in charge of that. They don't let anyone, or not all of us can have the gift or the reward to go there and see our life. But that's the place. That place is in the Akachi record. Thank you, Maria. The Akachi record. Yeah, the Akachi record. So they're in charge of the Akachi record. So we are not supposed to see our life. I remember that I tried to do it once, and they kind of like smack me. Well, they didn't smack me, but one day I'm gonna tell you about that story. It is really, really amazing. But that's how it is. So now we know that we have these beings or spirits that they never have a reincarnate life, and when they visit, because sometimes they just kind of came here to see. Hi, Adriana. That the name that we call that visit is the visits. We just call it that way. It's funny, but that's the correct way to say it. Okay, so the second place that we can go is the left door. Like, to be honest, a lot of us, we don't choose it. It's a small, like a really, really small amount of spirit that choose to go that place, and that place is not good. It's not about heaven and hell. No. It's like in this place, all of these spirits that they are kind of like doing a lot of bad stuff, like dark souls, if you want to call it that way, they go there. All of these persons that they do a lot of bad stuff, they have this bad energy. They're not the common, but they exist. So when they pass, they choose not to go with the light, not to go, because sometimes they're scared, or just simply enough because all of the bad stuff that they did take them directly to the left door, so they can have immediately another life without thinking what they did wrong, or going through the process like a lot of the good ones, or a lot of us go through in Summerland. So they can kind of like get back and try to break that circle of life, to learn what they did wrong. In Summerland, when we pass, we go there. Someone always came here to pick up for us. They take us there, and they kind of like allow us to be in a separate kind of room, if you want to call it, inside of Summerland. And we go through this process of learning, of accepting, to see what were the things that they go wrong, they go right, what we learn, what we know, and stuff like that. That's the normal kind of process. But hi, Angie. But the truth is, it's like a small amount of us go to this not that good place, the left door, and just go back. Most of the time, they don't interact with us. They are not going to make any kind of connections, because they are not. Hi, Aime. They are not. Me too. I miss you too. But today is Learning Monday. Tomorrow is gonna be the one pull card. So that's the way that it is. Let me see what else about this. You have Thank you. So you have to know that no matter that most of us choose to the light, choose the good, it's always some that they've been going through this process over and over again, and they still need some kind of learning. When they finally broke that pattern, then they go to the summerland. Okay, then finally they can go and reunite with the loved ones or the angels, all of this lovely spirit, and being home. Finally they can feel love again, let it put it that way. Sorry. The third place that a spirit can go when we pass is gonna be earth. Yes, some of us or some of this spirit, they're so high, Elena, they're so afraid of the light, because they feel that maybe they did something wrong, that they are afraid of whatever is coming, that they just choose to stay in here. That's what we call ghosts. Okay, we have different kind of ghosts that in one of these Learning Monday we're gonna be talking about. But the hi Adriana, welcome to the family. Every Monday we do the Learning Monday class. I always try to teach, I always try to help. We were talking about the ESP in past classes, and now we are going in topics more delicate or more deeper, let it put it that way. So not just the one that they are afraid to whatever is going on. We have a spirit that they are attached to people, they are attached to situations, they are attached to places. That's why some kind of haunted things happens, or some kind of paranormal experience happens. Saying that, the connections that we have with our loved ones are different, because you can feel the love, you can, Hannah, you can feel that they are evolved, you can feel that they are not in here. Okay, and besides, ghosts, they don't interact with us neither. The thing is, like, they tend to live day by day, or they tend to repeat some kind of things. The only way that most of the time they interact with us is because they know, or they realize that we see them, we hear them, or like we are kind of like noticing them. So because we are kind of interrupting that life that they're having, or that kind of thing that is going on, they just react. So that's why flickering lights out of nowhere when you are not connecting with a loved one. That can happen with a loved one, that can happen with an angel, that can happen with a spirit guide. But when you know about all of these differences, you're gonna know when it's a ghost, it's a paranormal thing happening, or it's your loved ones, your spirit guides, your angels, and stuff like that. So that's why I'm trying to let you know, right? Most of the time, our loved ones act when we want it, when we ask for them, when we are looking to hear from them. So they interact with all of this stuff when we are thinking about them sometimes. Sometimes even the light can go back and forward when our energy, like we talked about it in one of the last Learning Monday about the dosing, I think it was, that we can like interact with the electricity and stuff like that. Well, that can happen. Our loved ones can do that if they're around and stuff like that. But you will know it, because when it's a ghost, they don't just mess around with the TV. It's the way that you're gonna be feeling around them. The ghosts have this energy around them that is really peculiar, and it's something that maybe it was happening before your son passed. So see, it's different way that during all of these classes, all of you gonna be learning how to distinguish, how to know. But at least I want for all of you, hi Shauna, to know the 3 different places that we can go. That is really important. It's not just about Summerline or the other side. It's not about it ghosts exist or no. It is. It's like I want for all of you, and no matter what, to know the real names or the proper names to all of this. So you know now that we have ghosts, that we can go to, like, we can stay here for whatever reason, that we can go to the left door, that is something that almost never happened, and that most of us go to the other side or Summerland. That's the three different places. So now that you have all of you know that, it would be better for you to understand when some kind of things happen around all of you. Okay, remember that the visit is when beings or spirit of the Summerland are kind of like letting us know that they're here. When we have visitations, it's about of loved ones or spirit guides making connection, or letting us to see them and stuff like that. And when we have encounters with ghosts and stuff like that, they are incantations. Okay, that's the way that is supposed to be called, incantations, or like being haunted. That's kind of the more normal way to say it, and stuff like that. Okay, so everyone is fine until here, like kind of like explain myself pretty good. You're welcome. See, I try. I really want to each one of you to learn. That will help. It's gonna help each one of you to be able to deal with energy, with the spirits, depending on what you want to do. All of this information give you the basics or the columns, you know, to whatever you want to do later. So you're gonna be more prepared. You're gonna be more aware of everything that is going on around. So saying that, I've been saying that already. The other thing that you need to know, what is the difference between spirits and ghosts? If you want to say it, all of them are spirits, right? Because they are not in a body. They are not in here like a physical kind of way. But the difference of a spirit that is evolving and is higher in frequency, between what it is, the difference between this spirit that they are more airbound, or kind of like not evolving, like we call it ghost, but the truth is like they're a spirit no matter what. So the evolving spirit, the loved one, the spirit guides, all of these ones, they don't feel like we feel, because they are in a better place. So they are in home. So, and whatever they feel is more in a positive kind of way, love, caring, understanding. Most of them, they don't act like normally in their true sense. They don't act as they act as human beings, and it's more about doing or living or wanting or expecting. Okay, they are really caring. Saying that, when you have connections with any kind of medium or even yourself, they are going to interact with you in the way that they were in here, just because they want for you to have the validations that you need, because they want for you to have that sense of peace that you are looking for. And no matter that they're gonna be no matter that they're gonna be in a higher frequency of energy, they know, they don't feel, but they really want for each one of us to have the opportunity to relieve, or to have kind of like what we had before they pass and stuff like that. So that's different. But normally they don't. If they're gonna do a visitation, you're not gonna see them walking. You're gonna be like more like floating, because they know that they're not alive. So the way that they move is more fast. They can be in two places at once. They're gonna be like moving in some kind of ways that you know that they are spirits, that they know that they are not in here. But again, they're gonna be acting, or they're gonna be saying some kind of stuff. But the way that they're gonna be doing it, you still have this kind of higher self or higher energy, or like a pure kind of thing with them. Okay, so you just have to know that. Ghost first, like I told you, they are not going to interact with us. No matter how hard you can try to connect, is not going to be able. I can almost put my neck, my head into it. A medium can be able to tell you something like that, yeah. A medium can tell you, hey, I feel the energy, I feel that he's he's airbound, but he's not connecting with me, something happened. Yes, but not even a medium gonna be able to connect in some kind of way with the ghosts, because they don't want to accept that they passed, they don't want to accept a lot of things about themselves. So, and they walk, you can see them walking because they think that they are in this plane. Let me see, they can have all of what you can feel from them is sadness, anger, all of this bad energy, all of this bad frequency and stuff like that. So you're gonna be knowing that it's a ghost because of that. And when you try to interact with them, they're not gonna be talking to you. And they really don't have, if you ask me, in my experience, a ghost feels so cold. If I can put a description, it would be like cold kind of thing. It's really different. It's really different. They can interact with me because maybe I can go through the same level, and most of the time it's like I'm in the same time frame that as them. But that's more when you are doing paranormal investigation. That's another topic. That's another kind of thing. Because when you do paranormal investigation, the way that you approach all of this, haunted places, ghosts and stuff, is really different. And you have to be prepared in some kind of way for all of them. But basically, that's the way that you're going to feel it. When you are in a place and you start feeling, oh my God, I feel like someone is in here, but you're gonna feel so much love. You're gonna feel all of this peaceful that you feel in the other side, in the Summerland. I've been there like twice, just because out of curiosity. But oh my God, it's a beautiful place. So all of these loved ones, all of these spiritual beings, all of these are going to be having that. They're gonna digest, like I always say, like they can replicate some feelings like when they were like in here, just like, but it's like a replicate, and they let it know, like, hey, if you want to call it that way, I can feel this way, or I'm feeling this way. But it's not something that in a bad way they're feeling. It's just a way for them to connect with us. It's a way for them to create that link, to stay alive in our energy no matter what. So that's the way that it is. Ghost is not as much as people think. There is not all of the haunted places are haunted, or it's not as many ghosts as people think. Okay, you have to know that. That's something that we're gonna be talking about the next Learning Monday. All of these paranormal experiences that people think that is about haunted, or like something is going on, or ghosts are coming and stuff like that. So you're gonna know to different, and you're gonna learn how to different about these normal or the most frequent type of experiences that sometimes we just think, oh my God, it's haunted, oh my God, I see a ghost, oh my. So I'm gonna be talking about that. I'm gonna be talking about the different kind of spirit guides that we can have. It's plenty of them, but it's gonna be good for you to know the most normal or the most known in our spiritual spirit guides and stuff. And I don't think we're gonna have time in the next Learning Monday, but one of these Learning Monday we're gonna be talking about different kind of ghosts. As you always know, you can always send me questions that you need for me to answer. We can do a Learning Monday Q&A. So we're just gonna be answering questions about all of the topics that we are mentioning. Go to my website. I have all of everything that I've been talking about. I have some blogs that in there, some writing that maybe is gonna help you to understand better what I'm saying, and giving you more idea of what I'm talking about and stuff like that. So feel free to go to the blog site and read about all of these amazing topics. Okay, so it's you're welcome, sweetie. Remember that tomorrow is gonna be the one pool car event. So is anyone having questions? Everything is fine so far. Like, I'm trying to help as much as I can for all of you to understand everything that goes there, why, how we connect in the way that we connect and stuff like that. Thank you, Sue. Thank you. My pleasure. I think that all of you need to know. So no one can tell. Sometimes I feel that people, a lot of my parents that are going through all of this grief, they have to go through so much haters, let it put it that way, I have to go through all of this pain, making people understand how they feel their kids or how everything it goes, because people don't know, right? And I'm hoping that these videos get them and let them see what we already know about all of this, and that way even each one of you can be able to defend. It's not about defending, but each one of you can be able to teach them too, like, because now you have the proper language, you have I'm not someone that knows everything, but I try to give everything that I have to learn during all of these years and my experiences and everything. So let's see. So if no one have questions, I'm gonna be going. It's a new language. That's right. That's what it is. It's a new path. I remember that when I started having all of this, it was difficult, but I always says that I want to teach, and I wanted to do it in a way that even those that don't believe, they don't have a way to argue in some kind of way. Okay. Yes, I know that I don't have like that kind of experience. I like all of my daughters are alive, but I have one that no matter that is alive, is like she's not in here. So, and it's being a difficult path too. So I know how it is, that feeling in some extension. But as you see, we talk about Afterlife, we talk about Summerland, we talk about Earth, the left door, the difference between spirit and ghost. Let's see what else. I think that we have everything that we need, at least the basics, to start understanding all of these visitations, incantations, visits, and everything else. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of my family. Thank you for all of you that make orders and receive the orders. I hope that you enjoy your bracelets, spell mix, whatever you order. I hope that you really enjoy it. I'm doing it with a lot of love, a lot of energy, getting the best of each one for each one of you. Feel free to see the video so you can understand better how to use it, and how it's gonna be the best way for you to take the best advantage for all of this kind of stuff. So I wish for each one of you to have a good night. So I really love each one of you. Thank you, sweeties.